This segment on product research for dropshipping and online arbitrage, I am going to get into search methods and the actual pros and cons. I do need you to understand that this training is actually a series and that this video is just one video of a series of videos. So see the description of this video in order to see what the other videos are. In this particular video, I am going to be looking at search methods, pros and cons, but just only one search method for this video, which is a category search. Now, a category search, as I explained in another video, is just a general search in a product category. This is actually going to be useful for finding products that have a certain kind of quality, such as size, weight, or maybe even price range, but it's also good for just discovering new products in a certain category that interest you. Now, the only real disadvantage I can see in a category search based on my experience is that it's not really ideal for targeting a certain supplier, because you tend to get results from many different suppliers because it's such a general search. But that's really not a problem. It's just a disadvantage. If your goal is to target suppliers, it's going to be a disadvantage if you do such a general search. However, as I said, the advantage again is to find products that have a certain quality or just to explore a category. So what I'm going to do is do a quick sample search on a marketplace such as eBay. For instance, let's say I were to search for pet supplies. I'll just type in pet supplies onto eBay. Once I type in pet supplies and I hit the enter key, I'm going to get all of these different products. And as you can see, immediately it gives me ideas of the different products that might be popular in the pet supplies category or that are currently selling. As you can see, as you scroll down, you see these pet harnesses, for instance, okay, all these different products, pet clothes, so on and so forth. Now, as far as eBay is concerned, I should mention that I'm actually using a Chrome extension called eBay Popularity Sort. It is a free Chrome extension. When the Chrome extension, which is right here, is turned on, it will sort your search results with the most popular items up at the top. Okay, so just something that I need to mention. Now, if you're going to do the same thing on Amazon, it's going to be the same process, right? You just type in pet supplies. I mean, it really doesn't matter what marketplace you go onto. It is the same process. On Amazon, you will tend to get the popular products that are selling show up right on the first or second page of the results, so you can immediately see what type of products are popular in this category on Amazon when you type in pet supplies on Amazon.com, right? And if you're selling on Etsy and you're looking for pet products to sell on Etsy, whether it be pet supplies or just pet products or however you decide to term your search, is really just the same process no matter what marketplace, and you're going to see what products are selling on this particular marketplace. You can see the difference on Etsy in this category versus what is typically showing up on Amazon or even eBay. So you can see how different marketplaces can give you different results for the same category. So this is why we do a category search, so we can see some different products. Now, different products in that category. Now, one thing I want to comment on and mention is not the disadvantage, but the qualities, such as the size, weight that I mentioned. Depending on the model that you're using, the business model, the size and weight, for instance, of a product might be very important. If you're doing drop shipping, for instance, and I know I have to mention this because this is drop shipping and online arbitrage research, you may want to look for larger, heavier products. Not always, but the reason why I mention this is that you are not concerned about product size, since you're not physically handling the products. You're not paying shipping charges. You don't have to personally ship these furniture items. They're going to be shipped by large suppliers who have free shipping usually on these large items, or low-cost shipping. And so furniture is a good category for you to sell if you're drop shipping. So if you're drop shipping, that might be the category search that you might want to do, regardless of the marketplace that you're selling on. So just as an example of looking for products that have a certain quality. On the other hand, if you're in arbitrage, you might want to search for category searches of items that are going to tend to be smaller, for instance. So that's just something I wanted to point out here with the category search. And that is pretty much it. I mean, those are just a few examples, mostly one example, or really a couple examples, pet supplies and furniture. of category searches and how they're going to make you more aware of some other products. In other videos, I get into more details and I get into the actual sourcing of products. But look in the description of this video to see what other videos follow. I will get into these other searches individually as well in other videos. So do look out for those videos, which again should be linked in the description of this video, or if you're on my website, you can see it on the page that brought you to these videos. And that is it for this segment on product research for dropshipping and online arbitrage, brought to you by myself, Mr. Mark. Look forward to seeing you around on another training video.